Hello and welcome. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It is the 12th day of May 2021. I know it says spring on the calendar, but if you look out the OGGM's window, it still looks like June gloom. And to continue our classy afternoon, now I'm drinking soup in a can. Support me, Campbell's. I will sell out, and I need money, and soup in a can is damn good. So, as you may or may not know, I made the mistake of posting a vlog yesterday about some random thoughts regarding the topic du jour, that is Von Richter's Guide to Ravenloft, that is coming out right now. And I expected to get some angry responses. I didn't expect to get as many angry responses as I got, or as saucy as I got. Apparently there are a lot of people out there who are very, 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 very angry at Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, for the choices that they've been making. And this Von Richter's Guide to Ravenloft is definitely the maybe the first nail in the coffin? I don't know. I think the boulder started with some of the stuff that was implied earlier this year between Tasha's ever-bubbling cauldron of weirdness and the legacy stamping on previously published product and the whole racism, sexism, diversity thing. That definitely started the ball rolling. A lot of people are very angry over the implications that Wizards of the Coast are making in their statements. And more importantly, and closer to home, how those statements are being interpreted by the 5th edition rabid fan base, who, as we know, although edition wars have existed as long as the game has existed, and there's always been a level of toxicity amongst us role-playing gamers, the 5th edition level of toxicity is the highest we have seen perhaps since the 4th edition wars. Dun, 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 dun. And every time I say 4th edition wars, I feel like music from a documentary on Vietnam needs to be playing in the background when I bring up 4th edition. 4th edition. I was still in 4th edition. Which makes you wonder what kind of music I need to play for 5th edition. Maybe punk or early rap? Right now! Yeah. So the 5th edition wars are definitely begun. I mean, I guess they've been sort of simmering. It's been a Cold War for the past couple of years, but now with between Tasha's and Ravenloft, it is definitely full on me versus you. Let's fight in the alley 5th edition wars based upon the comments I am reading in regards to my post from yesterday. And once again, let me apologize if you posted a comment and you don't see it on my vlog. I assure you, I am not censoring my vlog. It does say very specifically, not for children on the thing in the vlog. So I don't know why some posts are appearing and some posts are not appearing. If you send me a post and I don't see it on the vlog, I still usually get an email saying that something's been posted, and I will cut and paste it and put it on the vlog if you don't see it. So, yeah. YouTube. Now, I'm not one to sit on a fence post or play as devil's advocate, except, of course, yes, I am one to sit on a fence post and play devil's advocate. So I find it weird that since this has begun, I'm defending Wizards of the Coast. Not that I approve of any of this, because I don't. I don't like being called the things that Wizards of the Coast is basically calling me, and I definitely do not like the attacks that have been made against me since this all began because of these blanket, bizarre statements that Wizards of the Coast has made regarding pre-5th edition and how 5th edition needs to be perceived by the gaming public. That said, let me just say one more time. I understand you're angry at Wizards of the Coast because of these things, but there's no need to. I firmly believe that their intent with everything that has happened this year and last year, Tasha's, the legacy, branding, Ravenloft, other shit, the intent was good. When the train left the creative station, the idea was good on paper. Somehow, between the idea being written down and what we are receiving and perceiving, something went horribly wrong. This is not the first time Wizards of the Coast has done this. They did it with the GSL and the OSL, and I mean the OGL. OGL. I don't know what the OSL is. I think I just made something up. I need more soup. It's hard to believe I have a degree in broadcasting and used to do this professionally behind a microphone. KVCM 83 AM, Van Nuys. I believe the intent was good. I believe, much like me, when I have an idea and the idea is good, but by the time it gets to my mouth, it becomes horrible, and then somebody hears it and misinterprets it. I believe the idea behind everything they've done, much like with 4th edition, much like with the OGL, much like with Paizo, much like with everything Wizards has done since 3.5, the idea was good. It's just for some reason that my simple brain fails to understand how they interpret and play out and project that idea onto us, the gaming public, is unbelievably awful. As someone who has worked in retail for most of their life, from the age of 16 to pretty much now in one form or another, as a retailer, I look at the choices from a retailer point of view, and they make no sense. Now, your job, Wizards of the Coast, is to make Hasbro money. Your customers can get your product anywhere else. You're not making anything that we can't get anywhere else anymore. Dungeons & Dragons is no longer unique. Thanks to the OGL. Anybody and their dog can print a D&D-esque product. What you're selling is customer service. What you're selling is a reputation. What you're selling is an ideal. You're not selling product, Wizards of the Coast. You're selling an ideal. And you want that ideal to appeal to as many people as possible. You do not want to piss off your customer base, because all it takes is one bad review to start the snowball. And I assure you, Wizards of the Coast, no matter how good your intent was, your customer service over the past couple of years, especially directed towards the pre-5th edition D&D players, has been awful. And that snowball has started rolling based upon the responses I'm seeing to my various forays into the experiment that is Von Richter's Guide. People are angry. And more importantly, people who didn't used to be angry are becoming angry. People who are on the fence about are now very much more coming over to the side of, hey, wait a minute, this is getting ridiculous. I don't know if I want to support this game anymore. I do not know what the future of our hobby holds. I do believe that Wizards of the Coast is going to continue to make what they believe to be good choices that will, unfortunately, because history has shown us, be played out absolutely horribly. Again, as somebody who has been involved in retail for most of my adult life, the choices you make, Wizards of the Coast, make absolutely no sense. Up to and including the choices you are making involving Von Richters. You are not creating new customers. You are pushing more and more customers away. Look at the amount of product that is being kickstarted for 5th edition. Your people now have choices, and they're going to go to the place where they feel most welcome. And if that's your competitor, then we can see another Paizo. Because like him or not, Paizo did almost kick you to the curb during the Pathfinder years. So no matter how good the intent was, our perception of the intent is bad. And the cascade of responses is bad. The toxicity and anger is increasing. It's not going down. I do not foresee good things coming out between encounters between established OSR players like myself and these new, Manic Pixie Dream Girl players being telling me or telling other players and DMs you're doing it wrong. That will never end well. Lord knows we are not the most emotionally stable people. Case in point, the story about the guy who kicked the other kid during the 4th edition wars. Something's happening here. Soup is warm and tomatoey. So I understand your anger, people who posted on the vlog yesterday and today. I understand you're angry at Wizards of the Coast. Don't be. Don't waste the negative energy. Just don't buy their shit. If you want to do something productive, write a letter and send it to them, letting them know how upset you are with the choices they are making, and then inform them you will be taking your business elsewhere. That is the best way to deal with this. As for the inevitable landmines of toxicity that is going to continue to plague our hobby, we can only try our best to diffuse the situation. Because at the end of the day, we all simply just want to sit around the table, go into a dungeon, kick open a door, kill an orc, and take its pie. I am your grumpy guide to all things gaming. If you appreciate this content and want to hear more, please subscribe. Help me hit that legendary 500 subscription goal by August 4th, and we'll do something crazy, like shave myself a mohawk or something. Till next time, stay warm, stay dry, stay insane, and stay the fuck off my lawn.